Hi, Flosstubers and Vlogentines. This is Dottie Stitching Scotty, and this is February the 3rd's Vlogentine number 3, coming to you from cold South Carolina. But still no snow. But anyway, I'd just like to welcome all my new subscribers. I would like to welcome all the people that have been with me from the beginning with my regular Flosstube videos and have put up with some of my fun little blooper things that I've done because, you know, I don't edit very well. But anyway, I just wanted to share my love of Valentine's Day and, you know, just share a little cross stitch. And this is all about cross stitch. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. Well, today we, of course I have to have, I was in this, zone that I had to do Pine Mountain things. So I started with a Pine Mountain design, and these are very good. These are great to carry around, and they fit on the little pillow forms, and these were called tie-ons. And tie one on, excuse me. So this one's done on 10 count Heatherfield. And Heatherfield is a little bit similar to tulip, but it's a little grainier and it's got another kind of thread mixed in it. And it's an 8x8 pillow sham, and the pillow sham was pre-sewn, and it had the organza ties, and my dogs like to eat the ties, let me tell you. Yeah. But anyway, this one, here's my finish. I used DMC floss. It had the floss, the needle, the sham, everything, and the complete instructions. It was a kit, and you bought the little pillow form separate, and this is 10 count Heatherfield. So if you can't see well, these were great designs to do. These are great designs to do. I really enjoyed stitching it. It was very quick, just something, take to a couple of ball games or something, and it stitched right up. And, it looks nice in my rocking chair in my foyer. All right, then I had another Pine Mountain, and this one I could not find the pattern to, and even if I could, I couldn't have shown it to you. I want to say they were like 9-patch squares or something. But what you do is you stitch these on Aida. It was on 14 count Aida, like this. And the pillow form came like this. Then when you finish stitching your pattern and sewing the beads or buttons on, because this one had both beads and buttons, then you just tuck, oh dear, you just tucked it back in. Just give me a second. And I remember they had the seasons, and then they had some holidays, like Halloween, Valentine's Day, like that. And there you go. So it was great. This one took a long time because every little block was solid coverage. So that one stayed with me for a little while. But it was fun, and it was 14 count. It used DMC floss. So I really enjoyed doing that one. Then another one, for us Lizzie Kate fans, we had the Flip It bits, and this was February, a little bit of February. Now this one I did on 28 count. I don't think this was Cafe Mocha. No, it's light mocha cashel linen. And I used 2 threads over 2. And this is my finish. And you, if you watch my Flosstube, you saw January where I just popped this out. And then I just put February in. And I set it in a little easel. But it came with the 2 little buttons. And it used sampler threads and Weeks Dye Works. So that was a pretty quick little stitch. And the thing I liked about it was, the first Flip It that she did, it had the border all the way around. And this one just had a little bit of border here and a little bit of border there. I'm not a big border person, or at least I wasn't. Now I don't mind. But then it was like, oh, I'm done except for the stupid border, you know. So, oh, excuse me, my nose is itching. So, anyway, those were fun. Then I also went to a retreat at Pandas Crossing, and we did this cute little box. And because it had hearts on it, I thought I had to show it to you. The pattern was for a pin cushion. And I don't have the pattern anymore. I don't know what happened to it. But it says, Life's a Stitch. And it's got the spools of thread and the hearts and the buttons and everything. It's got all kinds of little beads. And we put gold beads around it. And it's just on this pink paper mache box that we painted. And I just thought that was really, really cute. And it's on 28 count white antique linen, I think. We had our choice. You could do it on Aida or you could do it on linen. And I picked linen just because I thought it was more delicate looking. So, there you go. Excuse me again. Okay, for charts. I was looking and I found a chart that I just thought was just so cute. And it really had two for the price of one. This is from Elizabeth's Designs, and it's Hyacinth House. And you see the Valentine's Day pattern over here. It says Valentine Greetings, and then Love, and then you put the date and your initials. And it had some leaf stitches, some eyelet stitches, some satin stitches, and it's just, the directions are very good. And she also had a little charm that goes on it, a little heart charm, which I do not have, but heart charms are not hard to find. And her patterns are very large, easy to read, and it uses 2 Needle Necessities specialty threads, and the rest is DMC and 1 Weeks Dye Works. And then it uses a number 12 white pearl cotton. So very, very easy, interesting pattern with some specialty stitches on it. All of the Elizabeth Designs do have the specialty stitches. So those are nice. And it had the cute little house. She made a whole bunch of these houses. And the, notice I do have the Needle Necessities. I had the green. And I have the, oh, what's this one called? Well, it's just a number. This is 156. And then I have the, yep, the number 12 pearl cotton. Comes in a ball. And I do have the charm. I lied. There's the charms in the bag. They came with a pattern, believe it or not. And I bought a couple of glass treasure beads. Well, you can't see them. There we go. Nope. Well, let's see. Hang on. There we go. So those will be, that will be a project I will be doing sometime in future. Probably not this week. So I can hear my friends laughing now. I can. But I just thought I would share that because that's just a fun chart. It really is. Sorry about the rustling. Then the next one, I've been noticing several of these on Flosstube, on different Flosstube channels. And this was Will You Be My Valentine? Valentine Row. It's by Bent Creek. Valentine Row. I just thought that's so cute with the little sweetheart tree in the middle. And it is 277 stitches by 32. So it's not very tall. So it stitches up really quick. And the charts are very large and easy to read. It averages out about 17.5 or less by 2 inches if you stitch it on 32 count linen or 16 count Aida. It uses Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts, but you also have conversions for DMC. But there's just a whole bunch of row charts here, And they're just so, so pretty. And I thought, oh, this is what I really, really should have done for this year. So, yes, that's going to be one that will have to go in my to-do pile. Okay, next we have something, and it's from the Trilogy. And this is a kit. And some things, when they say kit, is quite deceiving because they don't include the floss, or they don't include, you know, the cloth, and they have the floss, but they call it a kit. So you buy it and then you think, oh, you know, I don't have this. But this one it came with a cloth. This is called Secret Crush. And it's got all those cute little designs. It almost looks like a Quaker sampler in a way because it's got all these different designs in there, little hearts, all different shapes and sizes, and a couple of buttons. And it did come with the buttons from Just Another Button Company. And it came with fabric. And the fabric, it did not look anything like what was on the front of the, I mean, this is kind of faded, I guess, because it's old. But it used 32 count summer khaki. So this will be interesting to see how this looks on this. Because since it came with it, I'll use it. Unless I start out and it's just like, ooh, I don't like this. So, we'll see how that goes. But that's a fun piece. And I think I saw this one recently on Fat Quarter Shop. But you can always check with your local needlework shop because if they carry Trilogy patterns, the Trilogy patterns, they might still have some of these. Because these are making a comeback. I've seen several of these out and about. Okay, next it's time for our freebie. Okay, all right, here we go. This week we have a freebie from 2020, and it's brand new. It's from Twin Peak Primitives, and it's called A Merry Little Valentine. And this is what it looks like. Is that not just beautiful? And it says love. And this chart, so you'll kind of get an idea of how big it is. It's 79 by 81. They pictured it on 14 count Aida dirty linen. And it uses DMC flosses. It has a little bit of back stitch. You will notice it's up here around these hearts and up in here around the keys. And it's a color chart while I'm thinking of it. It is a color chart. And you can go to their website. I will link it below. And I'll also put it below here so you can see it. www.twinpeakprimitives.com. And you just go on freebies and you'll be able to find it. Well, that's all I have for today. And I thank you so much for watching. And I just can't wait for to see all the February Festival 2021 on Instagram and Valentine's cross stitching on Instagram. So I'll be seeing you hopefully tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Keep a little love in your heart.